Fish and chip shops in East Yorkshire and Lincolnshire are not doing enough to support sustainable fishing. That's according to one marine organisation which wants restaurants to sell fish taken only from certain areas of the ocean where supplies can easily be replenished. It says that so far only 10 fish and chip shops in our area have agreed to do so. Our environment correspondent, Paul Murphy, has spent the day in Bridlington. He's with us now. Do people actually care where their fish comes from?
Well, here in Bridlington, Peter, you think people would know a thing or two about fish and chips, and the Marine Stewardship Council reckons that 70% of the people they've spoken to want to see sustainable fish on fish and chip shop menus. But the problem, as you say, is that there are, in this area, only 10 out of 500 fish and chip shops that have signed up to the scheme. Well, today I've been speaking to one business that has said yes to sustainability on its menu.
For many, fish and chips is our national dish. It's certainly a seaside staple here in Bridlington. But what do we know about where the fish comes from? This chippie has signed up to a scheme to ensure it's selling sustainable fish and chips. But what does that mean?
Sustainability is making sure that you don't take more fish from the sea that are actually being born in the sea. If we don't prevent the fish stock from depleting now, in the future there won't be any fish for anyone to have.
Fisheries are only MSC certified if the stocks they fish are at sustainable levels.
Conservationists are campaigning for greater awareness about where our fish comes from. But so far, only 10 fish and chip shops in East Yorkshire and Lincolnshire have signed up to the scheme.
There are still over 10,000 chippies out there that sell fish to customers every day. Over a third of fish stocks are overfished, and chippies and their customers can play a really important role in ensuring that we have sustainable fish stocks for the future.
Now, chip shops are the most obvious target for this campaign, but conservationists say consumers should be asking questions about sustainability, whether they are buying their fish here or in a supermarket or a restaurant.
But do fish eaters care about where their meal is coming from?
Very important, yeah. Very important. Definitely, yeah. I mean, you don't want everything getting killed in the ocean, do you?
I think it's very important because not other fish and chip shops have stuff like that.
I don't give it a sauce, really, because I like my fish and chips.
Regardless of where it comes from?
Yeah, as long as they're nice.
Scientists use data provided by fisheries to estimate the size of a fish population.
Globally, some fish stocks are under threat. The message from conservationists is that something as simple as being choosy about your chippie could help to change that.
Well, the Marine Stewardship Council, Peter, believes their campaign is gaining traction, principally because these days people are interested in where their food is coming from and what impact it's having on the environment. But clearly, if this campaign is to be more successful, more fish and chip shops will need to sign up to sustainability criteria. Back to you.
Paul, thank you very much indeed. Lovely sunset in Bridge. Now,